an honest bob. For a nosy Parker, it's an interesting job. Now it's a job that just suits me. A window cleaner you would be if you can see what I can see. When I'm cleaning windows, honeymooning couples too, you should see them bill and coo. You'd be surprised at things they do. When I'm cleaning windows in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. The blushing bride, she looks divine. The bridegroom, he is doing fine. I'd rather have his job than mine. When I'm cleaning windows, the chambermaid, sweet names I call. It's a wonder I don't fall. My mind's not on my work at all. When I'm cleaning windows, I know a fella's such a swell. He has a thirst that's plain to tell. I've seen him drink his bath as well. When I'm cleaning windows, oh, in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. Pajamas lying side by side, ladies' nighties I have spied. I've often seen what goes inside when I'm cleaning windows. There's a famous talky queen. She looks a flapper on the screen. She's more like 80 than 18. When I'm cleaning windows, she pulls her hair all down behind, then pulls down her never mind, and after that pulls down the blind. When I'm cleaning windows in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. An old maid walks around the floor. She's so fed up one day I'm sure she'll drag me in and lock the door. When I'm cleaning windows, when I'm cleaning windows.
Right, just get the rent and that. No, we're not going to put this through with taxes. Afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd come and do a very short advert for the Labour Party today because they're doing really well in polls, aren't they? So what I'm going to say to you about Labour Party now is that we're gonna take the first steps to sex change at schools for your kids and that, because men's rights are women's rights, and trans women rights are women's rights. So that's all I want to say about that. And I've been to the local mosque where they want to do a bit of Sharia, and I've begged them to vote for me, because I've got absolutely no shame at all, none. And many times when I've been asked about protecting women, I've pretended I don't really know anything about it, except that women are bigots for not wanting to see penises. So that's what we're going to do. And what I'm really pleased about is some women are so stupid they're still going to vote for us because they don't care about women's rights or children's rights. They just care about men's rights. So what they'll do is, even though voting for them, like there's women in my party that say they care about women's rights, but what they're still doing is actually standing to get a man into power who doesn't give a shit about women's rights. So in many ways, a vote for Labour Party is a vote against women. That's what we're counting on, which is why I went begging all those men in that room with no women in it to vote for me, because I said that I put other countries' politics above our own as well, because that's like women's rights. So I don't I don't get it. Why anybody would still be voting for Labour or standing for Labour unless they really understand that Labour's gonna whatever's been happening under the Conservatives, under their watch, to do with like toxic ideologies, whatever's happened under the Conservatives, I can promise you, we're gonna make it worse. And the Conservatives are really bad, like really, really, really bad. But we're going to take what they've started and we're going to make it worse for everyone, starting with the kids. So we're going to reverse any bans on puberty blockers, probably. And we're going to pretend that we don't know what a woman is and makes transgender stuff like more easy to say that a man is a woman so he can have women's rights. So that's what I'm going to say to you all is a vote for Labour is like a vote to accelerate all the rights that you lost already that you want to lose even more. So I'm a woman, but I can't tell you what a woman is. And many of our MPs have been so quiet over the last 10 to 15 years about this. In fact, even my good friend and colleague, Jessica Phillips, she has actually gone out of her way to say that she was instrumental in designing some of the things like making it easier for a domestic abuser to have coercive control about his wife, or she has to divorce him. Otherwise, he can make her say she's a lesbian in law. So, you know, Indigo Socks, I will just I'll do some sort of tax evasion fraud stuff on you if you say that again. But Angela Rayner is all about me, is all about trans rights, our women's rights. So, look, this is what we're talking about. The first steps to changing sex for the whole country is what we're going to do. We're going to just do the whole country change sex, so no child knows their ass from their elbow. So that's what we're hoping for. Their ass and elbow, thou shalt not know, if you vote for Labour. And what I'm also going to say is that if you want more kids to be confused, you need to vote for us. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I can't keep the accent. It's quite difficult because she's got quite a subtle accent. All I can say is trans women's rights are women's rights, and get it bang on. But anyway, I'm going to come back when I've transformed back into myself and talk to you. But I personally am glad that all the women are stupid enough to continue to vote for Labour and stand for Labour and be part of the Labour Party and campaign for Labour. I recently saw a woman and she literally works in domestic violence and protecting women from male violence. And she was campaigning for the Labour Party. So I'm really excited about that so many people, even though they know what we're going to do, will continue to vote for us. So thanks very much for that, everyone. Anyway, I've got to go now, but this has been a political advert for the Labour Party, not for the few, for the men. It's not for the women at all. But, you know, trans rights are women's rights.